Okay, I'm gonna see if I can clean this up a little bit. Okay, let me see if I can get this. I'm getting my bedroom in there. I don't want to get my bedroom. Okay, I think that's a little bit better. Okay, hey, what's going on, y'all? This is Mike Sneed coming to you. Old fashioned ice cream appliance boot camp. All right, I see that the mic is working. All right, I want to thank everybody for watching, everybody for coming in tonight. Coming to you real quick. Like I say, right now I like to do videos where I feel inspired, and right now I feel a little inspired. And tonight we're going to be talking about how do you find work? Because here lately I've been having people call me, people coming to the actual store looking for work, and they don't know how to find work. Um, how you find work in our industry is pretty simple. You gotta make an offer to somebody. If somebody comes to me and say, "Hey, a grown man," a grown man. I'm talking about a grown man, not no young kid, a kid that's that's in high school and stuff like that. I have a lot. I look at them different. They don't know. But if a grown man come to me in his 40s and 50s, especially, and ask me, hey, "You got anything I can do to make some money?" Most of the time, I'm gonna probably tell them no. I'm gonna ask them what kind of skills you have, what skill set you have. If they tell me they can't do anything, and they're gonna tell me about all this hard luck that I had back in the past, most of the time I'm gonna tell them I don't have anything for them to do. Because how you find work is by offering someone a deal or offering somebody to do something with a skill set you have. If you don't have anything, now you come relying on me to pretty much just it's pretty much trying to find some busy work for you just to give you some money to get you out of my hair. Um, and I don't really like that because what's going to happen? You're going to come back every other week or every other day or whenever times are hard. You're going to come back looking for me to find you something to do. So what you have to do if you come to me, you got to look and find something that needs to be done. Like I say, I have several men who come by the shop now. They are experiencing some hard times, but they never come and look and see stuff that I need to have done and offer to do it and for me. What they do, they come ask me, "You got anything I can do to make a little extra money?" Nah, I ain't got time. I got stuff to do. I don't have time to look at and try to find something for you to do. But if they were to come to me and say, "Hey, hey, Sneed, I see your floor need to be painted. I'll paint your floor for you." Okay, how much you charge me to paint it? No, if you go get the paint, I do it for $30. I do it for $40. Oh, good. I go get the paint and you paint the floor. I give you something to do like that. If you came to me and say, "Hey, Sneed, I see that you got some grass going behind your store. If you got a weed eater, I weed it. And I keep the grass cut and you give me the stuff to spray on it. I keep that down and make sure it doesn't come up here any grass don't come up anymore. I do that. You give me $10 a month. Um, uh, so I would pay somebody to do something like that. Um, but you just come and ask me for some money, it's not going to work. And same thing with you all who have appliance repair businesses. That's how you get work. Also, you get work by going to places that need your services. Um, you all got to learn how to create work. What I mean by that, you go to these apartment complexes. These apartment complexes, they got to have stuff fixed all the time. And the best time to go is Monday after the weekend. Matter of fact, where I'm living at right now, I'm upset because the gym is actually down for the next couple of days because they had a plumbing issue. But stuff happens over the weekend all the time. And when Monday morning comes, they trying to get it fixed. And if you show up to apartment complex or any place where they got a bunch of rental places and stuff, Monday morning, they're gonna have a big stack of work orders that they have to get fixed. And the person who's working in the office, Just the people are calling and wearing them. They just want to get it fixed. You show up there that morning, first thing, say, hey, with your tool bag, hey, I fixed some appliances. Bring some, take them some Krispy Kreme donuts, some Dunkin' Donuts or whatever. And give them your card. Hey, I fix appliances. You got anything need to be fixed? Give me a call. They'll put you out on one of those little golf carts and say, hey, go hit these 3 places right here. And that's how you get into those property management companies and stuff. You don't go there. You go there offering to solve a problem from them. Same thing, laundry mats. It's the same way. Same thing. If you having a problem where you're looking for work, you don't have any work, you don't sit at your house and just dwell on the fact ain't nobody calling me, I'm not getting to work. This is the time you got to start marketing. And what you need to do, like I told you in the course, get that book yourself solid. Get that book and start reading it. For us, a lot of times we don't think studying and reading is actual work. We think work is actually out there doing the physical stuff. But sometimes thinking and reading and preparing, that is just as much work as being out there doing it. So if you got a downtime and you're not getting no calls, get that book I told you to get. Book yourself solid. It gives you probably 15, 20 or more things you can do that's cheap and that's what we call like that guerrilla marketing that'll get yourself booked out. You don't need to do all of them. Just do 1 or 2 of those things that they offer in that book and do it. And it will get you booked out. I'm telling you, it will get you booked out because that's what I do. And that's what I teach you all to do. It still works. For you all, I had to talk to someone last week. I always reference to what happened. I think Ben, the new way people date has made people not know how to actually uh, uh, close a deal or persuade someone. Because the way people date now, they just put their picture up and write some down, and somebody swipe left, swipe right, or send them a DM, and it's off and running. But the way it used to be, like I was telling, I said, did you call the third party warranty companies? Yeah, I called them. And what did they say? They didn't need anybody. So you call them back? No, they told me they'll call. No, you got to call them every day. You call if you want that service call. If you want to get in there and start doing those service calls, you got to call them every day. Have a list of the ones that you want, and you check back weekly. Check back monthly, and you constantly calling them. Say, hey. Just call and see if you got a need in the area. I do this, and you constantly stay on there. I just had somebody shout out. I don't want to call people names now, like I say, but I had one technician. He runs a company down there in Wilmington. He called to him and said, "Hey man, after about 2 years, American Home Shield probably finally put us on." So he said, "I'm booming." Same thing. I had one guy who called last week saying that he can't get any work, and he took the class. He was in the last class we done, which was like in March or April or something like that, and he hasn't been able to really get any work with the third party warranty companies. He's made about $2,000 out of the 3,000 that he paid, and he said, "Man, can I get some of my money back?" What have you done everything? Yeah, I've done everything. Are you calling the third party warranty companies? I called them, but I stopped about 2 months ago. Why you stop? Where they won't call me back? No, you can't stop. You gotta keep going. And if the third party warranty company's not calling, do the drive. Right now, October is fire prevention month. Now, do your dryer vent cleaning. And you'll make you $400 or $500 easy in this week. Easy. Just printing out and doing dryer vent cleaning. You can make that. Matter of fact, let me see what I've done today. This right here is just today alone. Let's see what I cracked today. And this is not even going hard. 85, 85, 239, 30, 244, 118. So I guess I could add up. It's over $700. That's one. Yeah, it's a little over $700. Just running those couple little service calls that I do in the afternoon. So you can go out here and make this, but it ain't gonna be nothing easy where you think you're gonna be like you get a job, you go put a resume in, and they call you, and then they do everything for you. You gotta do all of this on your own to get this appliance repairs thing running and get it up and going. And a lot of times the universe hold it back because you're not really if you're not doing the work to prepare yourself to go out and do these service calls and be ready to do the work. It's not the universe is not going to give you it's not going to open it up and give it to you because it'll destroy you. It will destroy you. And you what you call you gotta once you get going and you know this, you gotta be getting to a point where you're going into CODs. You're gonna have to have you a website, or you're gonna have to have your own property management company. You're gonna have your own neighborhood that you run. You gotta have some place that can give you 3 to 4 stops a day out of there. It's not hard to do. I'm talking to one of the guys earlier today. Matter of fact, he was the same way. He took the class last year, but he was the same way. He would call, man, this thing just ain't working, Sneed. You said it worked. It ain't working. I got to go back to my job. I had to hear that just about every other month. I'm not getting any work. Well, why I can't get no work? I didn't know it was going to slow down like this. You're not quite ready. But I give him credit. He stuck with it, followed the blueprint. And I talked to him this morning. He called me early this morning, about 6:30 this morning. And it was like, hey, man, you're right. I got so much work out here, and I'm not doing anything with the warranty companies. I'm totally COD, and I'm doing 7, 8 calls a day, and I'm turning people away. He said, man, it's just so much money to be made out here doing this appliance repair, man. You was totally right. And I say, yeah, I keep telling everybody that, that this is how it is. And you don't have to be out here trying to run a bunch of service calls. And that was the thing, too. We were talking about the Blue Book. He just went totally into the Blue Book. He's like, man, I was leaving a lot of money on the table. With the Blue Book, you don't need that. You don't need to run a bunch of service calls to actually make you money. It allows you to actually get a service that your customer deserves and that your customer wants. When you use no Blue Book price, you're not actually then chasing volume. You actually putting quality repairs out there, and it's a good thing, man. Great thing. We're gonna read some of the stuff we got going on in the chat, and you can see I got on my getting ready to go to bed clothes. So I'm gonna jump into bed in a second. I want to kind of put these on the screen. I want to see how I can actually read this stuff that's going on in the screen. Trying to figure out this the thing they do with the YouTube. I find out if I go directly to YouTube, I get more views. I get more views for some reason. Let's see. I'm gonna see if I can get it to go to the screen. I don't want to pin. Nah. Okay. Well, anyway, I'm gonna read them as we go. Zoe Holiday. I wish I could find a way to put it onto the screen. How do you see what that does? I don't want to do that. Okay. Anyway, we're gonna get out of here. I'm gonna read like this. Zoe Holiday. So what's up, Mike and ABC fam? Hey, how you doing, Zoe? Frank Evans. Mike, man, work fine. Yeah, work finds me too, man. I still don't see how people always complain they don't have any work out here. Work find me. And this appliance repair is it's a dream come true career business because it's not many people out there is doing it. There's so much work that's out there. You giving a great Just think just like I tell people all the time. Just think if you had a guarantee, you was going to guarantee to hit the lottery. If you run in a full route, 5 or 7 times throughout the day. You all who plan those sports betting and stuff. Just imagine if you had the winning lottery ticket, and every day you were going to be able to hit 3 or 4 times a day or 7 times a day. That's what it equates to. You go into somebody's house, they give you $85, and and the other thing, because you're getting money frequently like that, it helps you get yourself out the hole so much faster. Matter of fact, it's funny. I got my little sheet right here. I got a whole list of. I ain't showing y'all what I got paid, but I got a whole list of stuff that I have to actually pay, that I'm paying and doing. And every day, I'm able to just mark something off because I come in, I bust it down to 5 banking accounts, and as soon as I got a little bit of money to get another person scratched off, I'm scratching them off, and that's the great feeling, to be able to do that. And you got to be consistent. I was telling, I got to go somewhere on Thursday, and so what I done, I instead of me doing just my normal 3 stops, I doubled up. So I'm just getting in probably like 30 minutes ago. I doubled up and started today and tomorrow. I'm doing 5 to 6 stops, because I got to make sure I get that same cash every week. You can't take no time off. You got to make sure you're getting the same cash every week, because what happened if I don't get that cash like I supposed to this week, I won't probably see it this week, but 2 or 3 weeks down the road, I will actually see the effects of not doing what I'm supposed to do this week. So I gotta be consistent and be disciplined in that. I see OJ. What's up, Mike and ABC fam? Hey, how you doing? D Charles, did that guy come come back for the work boots? He came back. It was funny. I tell you the story. He came back. What day was it? He came back Monday. Yesterday. He came back yesterday. He came. I was. He came. He came. Uh, Man, he came there early in the morning. He came early in the morning. Um, I was just stopping in at my ice cream parlor, just making sure everything was good. Every morning before I get started, I go and I make sure that nothing, that all the freezers are still working, nothing was turned off, no issues, and then I get started on my day. And so a lot of times he knows that, so he was there early that morning, about 7 in the morning. And I looked. He was standing at the door. So I go up. I say, "Hey, what's up, man?" And he said he was one asking, "Hey, I was coming by to see if you got any work for me today, man. I need to make a few dollars." I was like, "Man, I ain't got time. I got to get ready to get to work myself. So I ain't got time to find something for you to do, man." I was like, "What's going on?" He was like, "Man, the lady that he, so he was telling me last time he needed to get some honey. So I was telling one of my friends, I was like, I don't know if that honey work or not, because what happened, the lady told him, when she leave at 8 o'clock in the morning, he got to get up and leave the house. He can't be there. He got to leave at he had to leave out the house at 8 o'clock, and he's not allowed to come back into the house until 4. And she tell him she don't care where he go, he need to go look for some work. And so he's walking around town trying to look up and get some money so he can go back home. And so he was like, "Man, she won't let me come back. I might have to go sleep in the woods." I said, "What happened to the honey?" "Man, she tripping. She telling me that I can't stay there during the day, that I need to go." And what happened? This will trip me out. In Selma, they charge you for water, but then they charge you on sewer every time you flush the commode, and they have to take the sewer away from your house or from your building. That costs more than the water does, the treatment of the sewer. And so anyway, he was telling me. So a lot of times he comes to the shop and early in the mornings, and I just figure out, he asked me, can he use the bathroom? I'd be like, cool. So he go to the shop and he'll go use the bathroom. I know. I just think he just walk in, just have to use the bathroom. But what happened? She won't let. She said she won't let him use the bathroom at night She said he's running the water bill up, so he can't use the bathroom at her house, so he had to come out to the store and use the bathroom. And I was like, man, he was like, yeah, man. He said, you get older, you got to go to the bathroom at night. And I know I have to go 3 or 4 times. And he was like, man, she won't let me go. She keep complaining about every time I go to the bathroom, I'm running the water bill up and stuff. I just got to find something to do. So I was like, well, I don't have anything today. I said in a couple of weeks, I'm gonna be starting to clean out some of my houses, getting them ready to be renovated. I'll let you go with me out there, and you can actually clean out the houses and help do some demo. Oh, I appreciate that, Mrs. Sneed. Can you do me a favor? What's that? Can you call her and tell her that so she'll let me back in? So I said, yeah, man, I get no problem. So I called her up, and when he used my phone, called her, and she was and he was like, I'm talking to Mr. Sneed. He said he's gonna let me. He said he's gonna let me do some work for him in about 2 weeks. I said, yeah, he can do some work for me about 2 weeks. Is it okay for him to come back home? She was like, nah, he can't come back here till 4 o'clock. He need to keep looking. And I was like, okay, man, I couldn't help you out. But yeah, nah, he ain't looking to do no work. Matter of fact, when he came, I was talking to a friend, and they were listening, and they was like, that guy got an excuse for everything. Everything you could think of, he had an excuse. He don't work everywhere you could work, and it's somebody else's fault why he got fired and why he couldn't do this. So nah, he not caring about no work boots. I got the boots still in my van now. He ain't thinking about them, man. All right. Yeah. Hey, nah, Dr. Funk said, what's up, Mike? Yes, they need to find a problem and help you solve. Yeah, they don't want to they don't want to help me solve no problem. They just want me to give them some money. That's it. Steve H, you can't rely on warranty company in 2025. You couldn't rely on them in 2020 either, because they can drop you at any time with no rhyme or reason. If a new service rep, you have to excuse my wash machine and washing clothes. If a new service rep come into your area and they want to bring their people in, they dump you anytime. You gotta have your own service call. You gotta get the warranty companies is what you use to actually get started and get the experience. Once you get the experience and get going, you need to build your website. You need to be having some property management company. You got to have a couple of communities that you have locked down. Michael Manuel, appliance repair is definitely one of the best things out here to get into. It is. It is. Matter of fact, I'm actually tired of. I'm actually tired of telling people that. I need to. A serious business. I need to be focused on myself rather than trying to get somebody else in and get them straight. So I'm actually really tired of telling people to do it. Willie Lump, generate leads. Yep. Evenly Yoked TV. Hey, how you doing? Peace and blessing, Mr. Sneed. We are going to be selling kettle corn at Dogwood Festival in Fayetteville, one of the biggest events in the city. Thanks for all your continued inspiration. Thank you. Yeah, this past weekend we had railroad days, and I was supposed to do kettle corn, but we had so much going on with ice cream, I didn't get a chance to do kettle corn, and we really hit it this past weekend with ice cream. It was great. The kids, I told them they done a great job because with them. Usually when we had an event like that, they would be rattled. We've been training and we put together a system, and that system worked flawlessly. And it kept everybody in control, and it was able to get people in and out, and it worked great. Matter of fact, I had a couple of people to come in and was like, man, that system you put together is really working. Y'all really had it under control, and y'all moved people out. So yeah, we were good. D. Charles, that's a rough way to live. He needs to go to. He can't go to the. I was telling him he can't go to the shelter or anything because he has some type of class, something felony, something with drugs. That's why I was asking him. He was telling me. He said he had a job at McDonald's. I said, "Why you stop? Well, I got arrested. I said, for what? Drugs. I said, what? How you get arrested for drugs? And this recently. He said, I was walking. This is exactly what he told me. I was walking home from work, and this white lady pulled up to me and asked me, do I know where I can buy where she can buy some cocaine? And I told her, ma'am, I don't do no cocaine. Why are you asking me that? I don't do no cocaine. You know, why would you come ask me that? And he said, but she just kept bothering me and bothering me. So I finally broke down. And I told her I'd take her. I didn't know she was an undercover agent, and she was recording and taking pictures. And I took her to go buy some cocaine. And when I got back to work the next day, they came and arrested me. But no, I don't do no drugs. I was just she just was looking to buy some, and I took her to go buy. I was like, man, get out of here, lying. Get out of here, lying. But so that's what he told me. All right, crypto life. Um, has anyone been having trouble with getting a contract here in Dallas? I don't know. You have to ask some people in Dallas. But you got in Dallas, you have so many people there. It's just so many. The population is so many people there. It doesn't take much. Matter of fact, right now, all I do is Clayton and Selma. That's all I do. It's right there by the ice cream parlor. When I'm leaving out in the afternoon, I do those on my way back into Raleigh. That's all you. You don't need a lot. Like I said, if you do 2 stops, 3 stops in the afternoon, that's great money. Great money. And don't quit your job until you get you're doing the 5 banking accounts and you got your money. You got your money saved up where you can quit. But if you do that and keep that 5 banking account running and stuff, you be good. You be good. That 5, I'm telling you all too. That 5 banking account works. That thing it works. I live and die by it. It works because it allows you to actually set your money aside. You know where the money's at. You know where your pay is at. You know where your insurance is at. That was one of the things one of the young men were telling me. No, I don't. I don't have my insurance anymore. Why not? Because I haven't had any cash. But if you were following me doing the 5 banking account, splitting it out, you would have had the money, that money for your insurance and all that stuff would been there. But what happened? You try to do everything out of one bank account. Life will eat it up. Your personal life eat it up, but that business will eat it up worse than that guy that say he got they come by asking for $5 and stuff every day. That business don't ask for no $5. They want $50 and $100 every day. A man's life. You lost some weight, Mike. Yeah, I've been running, working out, and it's funny. It's funny. It's all about perspective about the weight. I have one set of people who see me and they be like, "Man, you I can tell you working out. You're in great shape." I still got a little bit I need to do with my stomach, but they be like, "Nah, you good. I like you. You in great shape. I saw where you was at. I like the work you've been doing. It looks good on you." But then if I go back to some of the old friends that I had when I was fat, they ask, "Are you okay, Sneed? Are you taking that Ozempic or whatever?" No, I'm not taking any of that. I'm running. I just cut out. I haven't cut it completely out. I can get off the wagon for about 2 weeks of Bojangles, not eating those biscuits and sweet tea. And as soon as I start back, I can almost feel it going straight to my stomach, and my stomach's starting to bulge again. But I get off of that. I got off of that and I'm trying to stay away from those Mountain Dews and just drinking water. And it has really helped my skin a lot, and it helped my energy and stuff out too. Frank Evans, I'm in DeSoto. I haven't even tried to want to go. Yeah. Like now, I supposed to be getting back with American Home Shield. My nephew doesn't do them anymore. I was gonna get back with him and just do the Clayton and stuff. But right now, I don't have time to do them. To be honest with you. And I was talking to the young man who just went COD, and he was talking about, man, you don't have to do all that paperwork. It's so much easy, and the back office it's just so much easier doing that COD work. And it is. D. Charles, he's lying. He thought he was going to get a fine. That's exactly what it was. He thought he was going to get a finder's fee. He thought he was going to take him out there and get him a little bit on top of it, and ended up getting arrested behind it. Yep, that's exactly what it is. That's exactly what happened with him doing that. But he got an excuse for everything. Got an excuse for everything. He asked me to. I said, "But what can you do?" I can paint. Man, anybody can paint. If what can you do? You have anything you can do. I can wash cars. That's right. What did you do before you went to prison? I washed cars. Well, why? I told him about one of the guys I know who owns a car detailing company. He always helping guys out that's in his situation. Yo, if that's the case, go down there and see what's McCall. Yeah, I used to work for him. What happened there? Well, my girl came down there. This is the crazy thing. He lived with the girl and don't pay no rent or nothing. My girl came down there one day while I was working, and she showed off in front of customers and stuff. And he told me he couldn't have that at his place, so he let me go. What'd she get mad at you about? Well, she tried. Her friend tried to say that I was trying to holler at her, and she came down there and just showed out in front. I was like, man, you know the old saying: if your name ain't on the lease, don't disturb the peace. If you ain't paying nothing, if you dare, you ain't paying no money and you ain't got anything to do anything. You make sure that house, you can't be nothing on the floor. You clean everything. You don't be going to get no food out the refrigerator or nothing. You make sure the house is clean. When she like my friend was saying, hey, when she leave to get off to go to work, you leave too. I don't care where you go, just leave. Don't be sitting around there while she at work. And you come back when she come back, you cooking, you staying out the way, you doing everything she want until you can get yourself straight. But these guys, man, he messes. I just don't understand. He messes up, and then it's everybody else's fault. But I tell you, Mr. Sneed, if I can get me a cell phone, I could really work and make things happen. Why you go get a cell phone? Well, they don't give out the Obama phones no more. Okay, yeah. Then I went and I got a Assuron phone. He said no. He said they stopped giving out the Obama phones. And I was like, well, last time I saw it, I said, I remember you used to have a cell phone. He used to have a cell phone. He used to come over and he would call on it and stuff. He said, that's a task phone. He said, the task phone, that was a task phone. And I was like, I don't know what is a task phone. You know what a task phone is, Mr. Sneak? No, I don't. When you're on probation now, they give you a task phone so that you can video with your probation officer and stuff while you're on probation. So I was on probation. They gave me the task phone, and I could use that on your Wi-Fi. Okay. I was like, okay, I never heard of it before. But now that he's off probation, they took his phone because he don't have to do that anymore. And so now he said he went someplace and got a Assuron phone. But they tricked me, Mr. Sneed. How they tricked you? They didn't tell me it came with a payment. Well, how you think you're going to talk and don't pay for it? But that's the life that he's going through. A man's advice: he can work for the city. They always hire people. Nah, he don't want to work for. He don't want to do it. Every time I say something about going to get some work, he works than Fred Sanford. Well, I had a stroke and I can't do much with my left arm, so I don't know how well I be to keep up. And I don't want to get on nobody's job and can't be keeping up, and keeping and holding them back. Man, well, let them tell you that. No, I don't want to get out there. I'm trying to get my arm right. So once I get my left arm right, I need to go to therapy, but I ain't been able to get there, because of transportation and stuff. But I got he worse than Fred Sanford about his left arm and having a stroke. But he ain't got no problem turning those beer cans up with that left arm, or putting those Newports to his mouth. And his arm ain't hurting for that, not one bit. But every time you say something about doing some strenuous work or something, that's the first thing you say. I don't know if I'll be able to keep up with my arm the way it is, and I don't want to be holding people back. All right. So, but now he's not looking for work. Unfortunately, he's not looking for work. But he does give me some comedy. I will give him that. Talking to him does give me some comedy from time to time. So, he's not looking for work. He has found his job. His job is actually going between 2 or 3 different women. He stayed in the projects. He'll stay with one of them for 6 or 7 months. She kick him out. He'll go back to the other one, and he just keep rotating through. And they keep letting him come back. So that's his full-time job. He's 59, and so he done made it this time without doing anything. He's not looking to improve anything. He okay the way he is. Unfortunately, we have so many people who have given up on life here, who's just taking that. But right now it's a 9:45, and I'm getting off of this because I got to order some parts too. Talking about doing paperwork. I need to order some parts, and I need to finish washing clothes and stuff. And I got early start in the morning, so I'm gonna get into bed kind of early today. Once again, I want to thank everybody for watching. We got a class coming up December the 5th, 6th, and 7th. Appliance Boot Camp, hands-on live. Go to appliancebootcamp.com. Sign up for it if you want to come. Like I say, it's a great field. I'm at the point I'm tired of telling people about it. You can see, like I say, you all who have seen me make my transitions and stuff, seeing what appliance repair has done. I ain't quite where I want to be at, but it's pretty. Like you see, I ain't quite where I want to be, but I'm a pretty decent place. Matter of fact, it's funny. I had a friend over, and we was watching a movie, and in the movie they had some scenes, and they were like, man, it's almost like we're in the movie because where we're at this, our scenery was pretty much the same as the scenery that was in the movie. They're like, well, no, it's pretty much, it look almost the same out here in here as it does in the movie. So yeah, it's pretty cool place. Pretty cool place. I'm starting to enjoy it a lot, and it's fun. I'm having some fun here. So once again, I want to thank everybody for watching. If you want to get in the course, get in that course. Everybody hollering about the economy is bad, this and that. I'm people calling me about appliance repair, talking about it's going out the roof. I can tell you it's going out the roof. Matter of fact, I had a one call earlier today, a control board for a washing machine, $583 it is to fix it. They told me, nah, we just gonna go buy a new one. They went to go price a new one. A new one was like $1,600. They called me back only 15 minutes later. Hey, Mr. Sneak, go ahead and order that control board. We getting it fixed. So now the prices of the parts, the appliances have gone up. So people are getting them repaired. And you get the man. It's great. This is great. It's a great thing. It's a great thing. So you going out there, and you man, it's great. That's all I'm gonna say. It's great. And once you learn it, once you get to a point where you know it, where when people call you, you after 2 or 3 sentences, you know exactly what's going on with the appliance, and you can go out there and fix it, man. This becomes good. So once again, I want to thank everybody for watching, and we got GHO coming up. We got GHO coming up this weekend. I'll be out at North Carolina A&T on Saturday. If you're out there, come out to Lower Street, 169 is the spot we're going to be at. So if you ever came, we at the same spot we always at. So come check me out. All right. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.